So, we got some favorites for March. We don't have a lot of favorites. I don't have a lot of things that I loved in March, but I got a few standout products. So if you would like to see what I was living for in March, then just keep watching. Okay, we got a lot of hits. We got 1 or 2 misses-ish. Ish. Alright, so let's start in some sort of order. Let's start with hair, because I have a lot of hair products. Y'all, you've been following me on my hair journey. You know how shit's going down. So let's first start with the Olaplex. This has been an absolute gem of a product. When I first got it, I used it probably twice in 1 week, and then I waited a week, used it again, and then I got the flu, so I missed 2 weeks of using it. But I used it again yesterday, and I will say this: the first time I used it, I just put it in my hair for like an hour, and I noticed a wonderful difference. The second time I used it, I slept in it overnight. That difference was amazing. The third time I used it, I slept in it overnight. And then the next day, I was just like, holy shit balls. Like, this is going to totally transform my hair. The fourth time I used it, which, you know, we had the flu, we were sick, we're probably a little dehydrated, you know. But the fourth time I used it, I didn't notice as much of an improvement as I did with that second and third. So I don't know if it's done all that it can do, but what it has done in that second and third time is miraculous. So this, I'm probably going to go to using it maybe once a month from here on out, and I probably have maybe 2 or 3 uses left. When you get the bottle, you're like, damn, she tiny. But you get more product in there than you think, because it doesn't take, I mean, you want to saturate your hair, but it doesn't take as much out of the bottle as I thought it would. So this Olaplex, I rarely say y'all need a product in your life, but y'all need this in your life if you're struggling with dryness and damage and stuff like I am. Okay, another hair care product. I'm not going to mention all of the Briogeo products. I will link right here my review of the Briogeo. What worked for me, what was like, eh. But I do want to talk about the Scalp Revival. This is the Charcoal and Biotin Dry Shampoo. I cannot rave enough about this dry shampoo. And it's funny because my daughter, who has a very different texture hair, I tell her all the time, you freaking got perfect hair. But my daughter literally does have perfect hair. This is not her favorite. Her favorite is a brand called Amica. But for me, I don't even know that I want to try any of the dry shampoos, because why risk it, right? It is just that good, and I love it. It's amazing. Alright, the last hair care product we have is IGK Beach Club Volumizing Texture Spray. I have tried so many texture sprays and I hate them. Hate them. I'm like, why do so many people use texture sprays? Every texture spray I've ever used sucks. But this one is different. And for me, I don't blow dry my hair anymore. I let it air dry. But like today, I did curl it. And you just put it in and it it does what you feel like a volumizing or texturizing spray should do. So many of the others just left my hair limp or dirty feeling or crunchy. Like, I haven't found one that I'm like, well, damn, girl. But this one, I just love it. It just gives my hair the volume that I want, that I used to only be able to achieve if I blow dried my hair, if that makes sense. And it smells pretty good. So win-win. But this is great. Okay. Now, let's wash our face. So, I've been using the Sicily Paris Buff and Wash Facial Gel. Now, this, for me, I'm torn, and I thought for a long time, do I want to put this in my monthly favorites? I love this product. I freaking love this product. So here's the pros. It literally almost resurfaces my skin. When I use this, my skin, I can just tell that all the dead skin is removed from my face, and what is left is just this soft, supple skin. It is wonderful. Now let's talk about the cons. One con is it is advertised as a buff and wash, but I don't feel like it really gets my skin clean. So I wash my face with my normal cleanser first, and then I go in with this. So essentially, like on a day like today with makeup on, I wash my face 3 times before I go to bed. I do a cleansing balm, take that off, wash with my cleanser, take that off, and then go in with this. So this is where I'm torn. Does this work? Yes. Do I love it? Yes. Do I love the way it makes my skin feel? Yes. Do I love having to wash my face 3 times? No. And this is $130. I'm almost embarrassed to say that. It's expensive. Is it worth it? I don't know. I'm so torn. Oh, okay, so I love it. I am obsessed with it. It is a wonderful product. So if you want to spend $120, $130 on something that really improves the texture of your skin, go for it, girlfriends. Do it. But the reason I'm torn is, as much as I love it, and as much as it is a March favorite, I feel like I could find something cheaper that does the same thing. You get what I'm saying? So if you got the money to spend, it is a great product. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I will cry when it goes into my empties pile. But I don't know that I'll repurchase it. I think I'm going to try to find a dupe for it, or something that works just as well. You feel me? Okay. Moving right along. Let's stay with the skincare. So let's talk about this JACQ'S Nourishing Face Moisture. I can't remember if I talked about this in February's favorites. I don't think I did, because I think at that time it was still too new. I really don't remember. I got this in a benevolent box. I love this moisturizer. I know I have talked about other moisturizers in the past. There's been a couple where I've said it delivers the perfect amount of moisture. At that time I was correct, until I found this. This delivers the perfect amount of moisture. It just, It's so calming to the skin. It's so moisturizing, yet it absorbs so quickly and is so lightweight. I've honestly not found a moisturizer that is this perfect. It is fantastic. So I am definitely going to be repurchasing this. Okay. Let's talk about the Pacifica Crystal Power Hydro Mist. I haven't had this the whole month of March. I've only had this maybe a couple weeks, and look at this, because I'm obsessed with it. First of all, it smells. Let's just take a minute to appreciate the new life Pacifica has put into their products. Like, I can remember a year ago looking at Pacifica at Ulta and Whole Foods and going, eh. But now it's like I can't stop purchasing their products. The smell of them is just intoxicating. Like, I love them. The packaging is so pretty and the quality is there. The quality of their products is really, really good. This is like a glow hydrating mist. And I will just tell you, I probably used the majority of this the week that I had the flu because I was not taking care of my skin. I was lucky if I washed it once a day. I wasn't wearing makeup. I tried to wash my face, you know, take a bath, wash my face once a day. That was it. There was no masking. There was no real true skincare. But I kept this beside of me, and every so often when I felt like it, I would just spray my face and just kind of pat it in. And it just felt so lovely. So I highly recommend this, and I'm actually trying a lot more of the Pacifica products, and next month you'll know if they're holy grails or monthly favorites or not. But this one probably saved my skin a little bit while I was sick. Okay. We'll stick with skincare. Let's talk about the Acne Pimple Master Patch. Now, I've had these for a couple of months, and I have not really wanted to talk about them because I could not decide if they worked or not. I've used almost the whole pack, and do they work? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. I think I figured out, and that's why I hadn't talked about them yet. I could not really figure out what the difference was. Why sometimes they worked, why sometimes they didn't. Like, why was it so inconsistent? But I think I finally figured it out. If you have one of those deep under the skin pimples where you can't really see it, but you can feel it, and put this on and sleep in it overnight. I did it here. I had a pimple right here, and it was very deep and very sore, but you could not really see it. And I slept in one overnight, and now today it's practically gone. But if you wait until it starts to surface, this won't work as well. So, do they work? Yes, but you have to catch that pimple at just the right time, or else it won't work. So, okay. Glossier. Boy, Glossier has been like all in the YouTube world recently. This is their Universal Skin Salve. Now, I have not used this anywhere on my skin. Nowhere. But I keep this beside my laptop at my desk. And I periodically, it's almost like a Vaseline consistency. I use it as a lip balm, and it is the shit. Another thing that probably saved me the week that I had the flu from having the most dry, crusty lips on the planet. Because, you know, you're dehydrated, you're sick, you're not taking care of yourself. But I would just constantly put this on my lips, and it kept my lips from getting very dry and crusty. So loved it. Loved it. She saved my life. Okay. The Grande Lash. I know y'all saw this in a haul. I had so many people comment. I cannot wait to see if it works. Let me know if it works. This shit is the shit. Holy freaking cow, it works. The first, and I have some before and after pictures that I will put in the video. But the quality of the pictures that I did, the before pictures, they're not great, so I don't know how they'll look on video, but I'll put them in there. The first week I had this, I was only using it at night, and I wasn't seeing much of a result. And then I read that you could use it twice a day, so then I started using it morning and night. It works so well. I really, for videos, I wear my lashes because I just think lashes stand out and look better in a video. But I haven't been wearing my lashes like to go out and about and do things. I've been going to my natural lash because my lashes are growing. I don't even know how else to explain it. The picture, I guess, will have to talk for me. But a couple of words of caution with this product. One, don't put it on your eye and then go directly to bed, because the few times I have done that and not let it get good and dry, it has ran into my eyes and it burns like a motherfucker. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, I do recommend that you use it morning and night. I saw the best results with that. They're starting to get to a point that I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to reduce down to once a day now, just to make it last a little longer, because my lashes are kind of pretty at this point. The second thing is, and I don't know if I can relate this to the Grande Lash or if it's just my lashes as they are now, but I used to have my lashes, when I would take a curling eyelash curler and curl my lashes, they would curl beautifully. They don't curl now. I can curl my lashes with an eyelash curler, take it off, and they just kind of fall limp again. So I don't know if that's because of the growth with this, because of the quick growth, or if that's just I'm 40 and that's just the lashes I'm being dealt. So I can't relate that to this, but I will say they're long, they're beautiful, they're full, all thanks to this, because I have not had lashes in probably 2 years or so. But they are a little limp, which, you know, limp happens. I cannot believe I just said that. All right, 2 more winners and then 2 more. You guys saw me talk about this Magic Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. It is my new holy freaking grail. This is the most perfect foundation I have ever used. It's not a very high coverage, so when I want a little more coverage, I add just a drop or 2 of my Jouer Ultimate Coverage, or what is that? What is that Jouer foundation called? The one that's like hella coverage. So when I want more coverage, I add a few drops of that to this. But this lasts. This doesn't settle into my fine lines and wrinkles. It literally is a magic foundation. It is probably the perfect foundation for me and my skin type. And I love it. The other thing that I bought it the same day I ordered the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. I did not use it that day that I did the video on that foundation, because I felt to really test the foundation, I needed to use a setting powder that I would normally use and know how it performs. But I have since been using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This powder is called Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. I got a wonky eyelash. Don't you just hate when a corner comes up and really the only thing you can do is take it off and re-glue it? And ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, back to the powder. I use this not as a setting powder. So I still use my translucent loose setting powder, whatever I'm using. I have like 4 that I alternate between. But I set my powder with a loose setting powder. And then once I dust whatever bake I'm doing or what have you off, I go back in with this. And I just get a little bit on my sponge and I just tap certain areas. And it just gives like this a little bit of an additional layer of coverage. But it blurs your skin a little bit too, which is why I love it. And I can throw this in my purse and touch up throughout the day. It never cakes. You know how most powders, if you touch up later on in the day, you start getting some, I mean, you're like cake city, like you're a bakery cake. You know what I'm saying? Like thick cake. You know what I'm talking about. This doesn't cake up if you use it to retouch. So love this, and can we all just take a moment to appreciate Charlotte Tilbury packaging? I mean, rose gold. I got on rose gold earrings. Rose gold is my shit. But this powder, I love it just as much as I do the Magic Foundation. It's great. Alright, I got to... So first we have the Illuminate. This was in my benevolent box as well. And I got very excited if you watched that video because I said a vitamin C serum. Maybe this will be the vitamin C serum that does not irritate my skin. Because from Drunk Elephant to Sunday Riley, every vitamin C product that I put on my face just irritates my face in such a way I can't use them. I can't. So I thought maybe this will be the one that does not irritate my skin. And I swear this is the one that does not irritate my skin. No irritation whatsoever. Also no results. So I guess, you know, using my thought process here, I'm guessing it does not irritate my skin because the amount of vitamin C is not as high as it is in some of those other products. So while it's not irritating my skin, I'm just not seeing any results. I still use it every day because I'm thinking, well, maybe over time. But it is a very moisturizing serum. It feels really good on the skin. So I love it for those reasons. But I'm just not seeing vitamin C level results. So I like it. I'm going to use it. I'm not going to repurchase it. So it's kind of a miss for me. Alright, the last product that we have is the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins. It's an age prevention cleanser. Let me clean my bottle up because it's looking awfully dirty. I really want to love Youth to the People products. Like, I feel like in this age of, you know, people are going green beauty and cruelty free and, you know, I feel like Youth to the People should be the front runner in that. You know, like it smells like a nasty green smoothie. It smells like kale and spinach. It smells like it. I love that Youth to the People is green beauty. I want to love everything about this, but I don't love it. It's, I can't even say it's an okay cleanser. I just, there's something about the consistency and the texture, and then when you top that off with the smell, I just don't like it. It's not my favorite cleanser. It's not even a good cleanser. And then you've got the smell on top of it. I'm going to finish the bottle because I'm all about finishing a product because I don't want to waste. But definitely a no-go. No. Alright, my loves, that was the products I was obsessed with in March, or not so obsessed with. I have a giveaway that is active, so hit that subscription button, watch this video, and that video will tell you all about the giveaway that I have going on right now. But in order to enter the giveaway, you gotta subscribe. So what are you waiting on? Hit it. Just click it. It's this easy. Boom, you're subscribed. So hit that notification bell. Subscribe to my channel. I'm still getting over my illness, guys. Ugh. So hit that subscription button. Hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss any videos like, you know, $100 gift card giveaway video. Who would want to miss out on that? And what else was I going to say? I don't really know. Where was I even going with that? Okay, so we said subscribe. We said hit the notification bell. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. What were some of your favorite products that you used in March? I want to know. I love trying new products. Tell me something I haven't tried before. I would love to try it out. Alright guys, until then, have a wonderful day, my loves.